and welcome to the class. This is class 7th, subject social science, chapter number 7 of civics, and the name of the chapter is Understanding Advertising. As we know that we have already covered 2 of the lectures from this chapter, and today lecture number 3 that we are going to start, that is our summary lecture, in which we will summarize all the topics covered in lecture number 1 and 2. So it's our third lecture and summary lecture. So the topics that we have already covered, we will recapitulate those topics. So topics to be covered or topics to be recapitulated today are advertisement. The meaning of advertisement will do here again. Number 2, consumer. Who are the consumers we'll talk about. Number 3, branding. We will discuss here. Number 4, reasons for building brand. Why it is required for different product to build the specific brand. Number 5, brand value and social value. Number 6, how does an advertisement get made? Means how it is created. Number 7, advertising and democracy. Number 8, disadvantages of advertisement or the drawbacks of advertisements. These topics we are going to recapitulate today. So let's start the topics one by one. Firstly, what is this advertisement? Means what does it mean? An advertisement is the promotion of the product, brand and service to attract the consumers towards that particular product. Okay, so advertisement is the activity by which the companies they attract the consumers towards their products. That activity is known as advertisement, and this is not new for you. Even you see the advertisement there in the newspapers, in the magazine, even you watch there on the TV, in between every serial, in between the news, even in between the movies. Okay, and even the holdings of advertisement on the roads we can see, even sometimes on the walls of the houses they are found. Okay, so that is the activity in which they just promote their product to attract the consumers. Now, who is this consumer? It refers to the person for whom the goods or the products have been made and who pays money to buy and use them. So the person for whom the products or the services they are made, and that person pays money for getting it, for using it, that person is considered as consumer of that particular product. So this is the consumer and advertisement. Next is, what do advertisements do? Means why these advertisements they are done there, what is the purpose? Number 1, to draw attention towards products of the particular brand, of the particular company. So advertisements they draw attention towards the product. Number 2, they describe the products of their own company. Number 3, create interest to buy the products. You know that in the advertisements that we watch on the TV, again and again we are watching them. Okay, why they are shown again and again? Because there are different products they are in the market, and the companies they want that the consumers or the people their mind stuck to their product only, so that's why they are giving the ads again and again, so that they can increase the sale of the product and get the more and more profit. So these are the reasons that advertisements they do. Clear? These are the things that advertisements they do. Next is types of advertisements. There are two types of advertisements that we have already discussed: commercial advertisement and social advertisement. Commercial advertisement, basically they are given by the different companies to promote their product, and the social advertisement they are given by their promotion is done by the state, okay, by the government. So see what is this and what is the difference between these two. Number one is commercial advertisement, number two social advertisement. Commercial advertisement, it is intended to promote the sale of a product by appealing directly to the public. Means in this commercial advertisement, the companies they just appeal the public directly to promote their particular product so that they can increase the sale. It is based on profit. Obviously the companies they want that the sale will be increased, then definitely the profit would be increased. Number 3, it is done to promote a product of a particular company. Clear? So for promotion of the product it is done. It is done for the selling purpose, so that they can appeal the public directly for buying their own product, and that this particular advertisement is based on the profit. Now the second one is our social advertisement. It is meant to promote social issues. It is based on common good of the people. Number 3, it is meant to promote social issues like health awareness and family planning, etc. Clear? The social advertisements they are meant to promote the social issues, the issues those are related to the society. So these type of advertisement basically they are given by the state, and they are based on the common good of the people, in which the welfare of the people that is shown. And the third point we have taken that social issues like health awareness. Last time also I told you that nowadays we can see the different ads they are regarding the coronavirus, and in that they are giving different awareness to the public so that they can know more and more about that virus and they can be safe at their home. Clear? So this is the social advertisement. So both type of advertisement we have covered. Number one, the commercial advertisement, and number 2, social advertisement. Next topic is brand. What is this brand? We know that the different items that we use, they have the specific name. Different soap we are using, different shampoos we are using, different companies dal we are using, rice we are using. Clear? So they have the specific name. Okay, so let's see what is that brand. That specific name, that particular name is basically the brand. See, this refers to a social identification of name that is associated with a product. So branding means stamping a product with a particular name. Clear? As we discussed in the previous lectures, in which we have taken one example also, the loose dal, that was the dal like different type, urad dal, chana dal, okay, moong dal, but these are not the brand. Brand are when they have been given a particular name by any company, that at that time they are branded, they are packed there in the packets. Okay, so branding means stamping a product with a particular name. Now what is this product? It refers to a thing or service that has been made for being sold out in the market. Any of the service or good thing that has been made there for the purpose of selling out there in the market, they are known as product. Next is reasons for building brand. to advertise. Okay, or otherwise also, what is the reason for building brand for the different companies? What are reason for that? Number one, it promote a produce to a particular company. Means when any specific name has been given to any product, so that company definitely will focus on that only. So it promote a produce of a particular company only, not all. That's why it is necessary to build the brand for advertisement. Number two, it helps to differentiate with other products in the market. Okay, and the brand that also helps in the differentiation of the products with other products in the market. Like if we have the different shop in front of you without cover, without packet, so it would be really difficult to identify that which company shop is which one. Okay, so for that definitely that label, that brand name, that must be there, so that brand differentiate the different items with the other products in the market. That's why these brands they are built. I hope that it is clear to you. Now, brand value and social value. Everybody you know that brand value, that is really important nowadays, and the people they focus on the brand only. Even the status, the people they see the particular person according to the things that person is using. If the person is using the branded thing, definitely the status of that person will be high. Okay, so social status and the brand value, that really they are used there in the advertising. Okay, so how they are really existing there in the society. Number one, advertisements are an essential part of our social life. Brands create value. Definitely the brands they create value. The people those are using the branded things, they have the great value. And that if you take example of the poor people, they are not able to get the branded things, so definitely sometimes they feel very awkward that they are not able to get those things, they are not able to use those things, so that affect their life also. Sometimes they feel very bad even. Number two, a branded dal may cost much more than loose dal. Even there is not much difference between packed and loose dal. If we talk about the quality, there is not much difference. Little difference is there, but the cost of branded dal, that is high than the loose dal. Then also people they want to get the packed dal only, because that is really according to their social status, as they are using the branded things. Clear? So the cost, whether the cost is high, then also they want to get the packet dal only, they want to get the branded dal only. And why the cost is high? Because it includes the cost of packaging, the cost of advertisement. If a company who is getting the packets of a particular brand, so definitely they are doing different advertisements also. So the cost of advertisement and packaging, they are included there. That's why the cost of the branded dal, that is more than the loose dal. Number three, in the case of advertisement, a personal issue is being used as the advertisement uses the mother's concern for her child. Okay, there in your chapter basically two advertisement examples are given. One, as we talked about the dal, top taste dal, one example it is there, and second example is care shop advertisement, in which what is given there, it is showing the mother's concern for the child. And you know that every mother wants to give the best to their children. Okay, so that's why whenever they see these type of advertisement, definitely they show they really influenced by these or type of advertisement, and they want to give the best to the children. Clear? So again in the society it is affected with it. Next is we buy products which we think may be good for us and our family. Always we focus on those products that we think that are good for us and our family. They affect our lifestyle also. Obviously, when we are looking at different advertisement, those are really based on the lifestyle of the rich people. Clear? And according to that, if we see those advertisement, we get influenced by them, we also follow the lifestyle of the rich people. Clear? So this is the brand value that have the really impact there on the society, and they are both are used there in advertisement. Next is how to create an advertisement, means what is the process for creating advertisement. Number one, to create an advertisement, the company would approach an advertising agency first of all. When any of the company who want to give any ad, so that company firstly would approach to the advertising agency. Okay, when then the next step will be taken by the agency. The agency would do a market survey of existed brands and demands of the product. So whatever the brands they are present, they are in the market, they do the survey for that. They would definitely check the demand of the product, what demand it is there in the market of that particular product. Then they make criteria. So on the basis of that, the survey they have done, they would make a particular strategy for advertising the product. Clear? After getting all the surveys, all the what is the status of the demand of that particular brand. Okay, so on the basis of all these things, then the strategy is made for the advertising of the product. Then this is called marketing strategy of the brand. Okay, which strategy they have made, that is known as marketing strategy, because they have done for the marketing purpose. When it is finalized, the advertisement is launched in the market, or at last what they do, they finalized everything and the advertisement is launched in the market so that they can increase the sale of their product. Next is advertising and democracy. Democracy, as we are living in a democratic country, so what impact the advertisement they are having, the how they are related with each other. Advertising is an expensive process that we know that usually crores of rupees are spent for advertising a brand. Even here we talked about in the previous lecture also, that if a quarter of the newspaper that is used for the colored advertisement, its cost is 8.36 lakhs. So in the this way, if any of the national channel they are giving any of the advertisement, they also have the high rates of the advertisement. So the companies they are spending the crores of rupees there for the advertisement, so that is very expensive. And in democratic country we know that the large scale companies, small scale companies, the different type of companies are there. But in that case, when they are expensive, the small scale companies they are not able to do the advertisement. Okay, so there in democracy, if we talk about according to the company, that is they are not equal now, because they have no they are not getting the equal opportunities. Number two, it affects the life of small producers, as in a democracy all people are equal. That I told you, that the small producers or small scale companies they are not able to give the advertisement, so it affects the equality of, they are in the democracy. Advertisements tend to promote a certain lack of respect for the poor also. If we talk about the status of the people, all the people economically they are not equal, isn't it? some of people they are rich, some are poor, and the people, the lifestyle of the rich basically it is shown there in the advertisement. So the lack of respect for the poor that is shown there in the advertisement, and sometimes even that hurt the dignity of the poor people. As citizen of a democratic society, we should be aware the strong influence which advertisements can have on our lives. Okay, as we are the part of democratic society, so there is no foundation on us. We should be aware about all these influence of the advertisements that we have on our life. Sometimes we are also tended towards different advertisement, and we want to get it. So these type of influence, the strong influence of advertisement should not be there on our life. Now the next topic is advertising affects equality in democracy. Okay, again the same type of points we will be discussing, that how the advertisement that affect the equality in democracy. Number 1, poor people cannot afford costly products, which is against democracy. Clear? As we know that in democracy all people they can get anything, they all are equal. But here if we talk about the advertising of any product, so the different product those have the very high cost, because the advertisement cost that is also added. So poor people they cannot afford those costly products, and in that case definitely they think that they are demeaned, they are not able to get them, they think themselves bad. So that is against the democracy. Only big companies can advertise, and small scale companies are not able to advertise, which affects the sale of the products. Definitely that if we talk about on the other hand, if we talk about in for the companies, the big companies they are able to advertise, but the small companies they are not able to advertise, as it is very expensive. As we discussed in the starting, that the advertising activity that is very expensive. So the small scale companies they are not able to advertise. Then according to that, if they are not able to advertise, so that affect the sale of their products. Again the inequality they are showing. Clear? So their advertising affects the equality there in the democracy. Next is they do not promote equality. This the disadvantage is basically of the advertising, they do not promote equality. Obviously, as we discussed just now, that the advertisements they do not promote equality. Then small companies cannot afford to advertise. Due to this, a better quality product may also not sell. Sometimes the small scale companies, the small producers, they are also having the better quality products with them, but due to the lack of money with them, the advertisement is not done, and due to there is no advertisement, so those the sale of that particular product that is less. So small scale companies they cannot afford it, and the better qualities of some products sometimes may not, we the people they cannot get. Okay, if makes us believe it makes us believe that packed things are better than unpacked items. Okay, the different advertisement they have the impact on the people's mind, that the packed things they are better than the unpacked things. That is one of the disadvantages of this. And the next is it hurts the dignity of the poor people, because sometimes when they are not able to get the things, the branded things, they think themselves very bad. Okay, so it hurts the dignity of the poor people. So these all are the disadvantages of advertising. Clear? I hope that all these topics that we have recapitulated are really clear to you now. So it's time for homework. One assignment is there in which some questions have been given. When is the consumer confused? Number 2, what do advertising makes us believe about packed? This spelling is wrong. Please check. Please write the correct spelling about packed food. Number 3, why branded dal cost much more than dal that are sold loose? Number 4, why companies have to show the advertisements again and again? Why do we think the manufacturers of the soap gave the product a specific name? Number 6, only large companies can advertise. What is the reason? You have to explain it, that their advertise will come. Question number 7, why we feel tempted to buy the products when it is advertised by our heroes or cricketers? Number 8, write any one drawback of advertising. Number 9, choose two of your favorite print advertisement. Now look at each of these and answer the following questions. What visuals and text is being used in these advertisements to attract my attention? Second, what values are being promoted in these advertisements? Who is the advertisement speaking to and who is it leaving out? If you could not afford the brand that is being advertised, how would you feel? These all questions you will be getting in the form of assignment also. Okay, so you have to do this assignment there in the fair register. This for ninth question, one example I am giving you. Just look at this picture. This is one of the printed advertisement. Smoking drains you out. So here the answers of those questions. It shows the tagline of smoking drain you out. Okay, in which it was written what they are. The advertisement is showing. It promotes the value of smoking harms nearly every organ of the body. Number 3, this advertisement speaks to all those who love smoking and leaves out them who do not smoke. Okay, that was one of the question, that the advertisement whom it is taking in and the whom it is leaving. Number D, I would not feel bad if I could not afford the brand that is being advertised. Clear? So in this way you will take two advertisement and then you will explain those answers. Now homework solution for lecture number 2. Can you explain two ways in which you think advertising affect issues of equality in democracy? Number 1, answer number 1, poor people cannot afford costly products, which is against democracy. Only big companies can advertise and small companies are not able to advertise, which affects the sale of the products. Number 2, what are disadvantages of advertising? They do not promote equality. Small companies cannot afford to advertise. Due to this, a better quality of product may also not sell. It makes us believe that packed things are better than unpacked items. It hurts the dignity of the poor. And the third question it was, how does advertising affect democracy? It affects the life of small producers, obviously. And as in a democracy all people are equal, but here it is showing the inequality. Advertisement tend to promote a certain lack of respect for poor, as they are not able to afford those things. As citizen of a democratic society, we should be aware of or the strong influence which advertisements can have on our lives. Question number 4, it was, how does an advertisement get made? An advertisement is created as, to create an advertisement, the company would approach an advertising agency, first step. Second step, the agency would do a market survey of existing brand and demand of the product. On the basis of that, they would make a particular strategy for advertising. Then this is called marketing strategy. And at last, when it is finalized, the advertisements, they are launched in the market. So I hope that all the topics we covered in the lecture or in the chapter, they are clear to you. Okay, and you, as you get one of the assignment with 9 questions that you will attempt in your fair register. So thank you and have a nice day.